Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 19 of the C Note, where my very special guest will be Ms. Sharrie Mccain, actress, writer, producer, director. We're here right now. This is the C Note, where we keep it 100 and the real recognize real, you know what I'm saying? And we also see you fake asses out there too. Hey y'all all jumping on here right now. That's what's up, what's up. Hey, I'm waiting for my very special guest. I see you, cuz, right there. Hey, what's up, my cuz, Wavon, aka Cookie, in the house. I'm waiting for Miss Sharrie Mccain. There she is right there waving at me. Send me that invite and you will be popping up on that screen any minute now. Yeah. Send me an invite to come on the screen so I can accept it. Let me see. Where? There she go. Wait a minute. No. You said you can't join. Why can't you join? Let me see something. Oh, I don't know what that's about right now. Why you can't see it? Hold up. Shoot. It's not letting my guests come on, y'all. I don't know what's happening with this. Hold up, y'all. I might have to sign on to come back on. Did you follow the page? 1 second, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I'm going to have to, I don't know why it's not letting her see the invite or why I can't invite her on this page. What's going on with that right now? Okay, hold up. Okay. Sharrie, can you hear me? It says that you need to upload the latest version of Instagram to be able to join me. You need to update your Instagram to be able to join me on the screen. Yeah. Because I just tried to send you an invite and it said that you can't join until you update your Instagram. Okay, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off here and come back in 5 minutes because I don't want all this air up in here. Or maybe I'll just hang around here and just get rid of this later on. So I'm going to stay here until she can get back on here because it's not allowing me to invite her until she updates her Instagram. So what's going on with y'all out there? Say something to me while I'm waiting for Sharrie to update her Instagram. Yeah. You still there, Marcus? I see actor. Is that the actors? Is that Jay Oden? So I'm waiting for Sharrie to come back on. She hasn't been able to join the screen because she has to update her Instagram. But we'll be starting momentarily. Or maybe I'll just jump off here and yeah, maybe maybe it did. Things have been going okay with me. I'm trying to pull things together right now to shoot my next film project, We Brothers. I'm trying to find the right cinematographer / DP to shoot my next project. So I'm trying to shoot that in the next couple of months. I have a cast already. Actually, I have to recast one of the roles in We Brothers. But yeah, I'm looking to get that shot in the next couple of months, sometime in May or June. So that's what I'm doing right now, pulling my next project together entitled We Brothers, which is a very important project, and pulling things together with my black theater company, Royal Hughes Melanin Manor, which we have T-shirts now, y'all, with a brand new logo. It's a dope logo, y'all. That logo is fire. It's all about healing and bringing us back together. Okay, there she is right there, y'all. On the screen any second. Should be. Here we go. There she go, right there. Miss Sharrie Mccain. Hello.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How are you? Now, you didn't update your dog on Instagram. That's why you couldn't get on.
I be forgetting sometimes, man. I be forgetting.
It's all good. It's all good. But everybody, we have here Miss Sharrie Mccain. She is born and raised. She was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. She has been acting for 16 years, and she started in film and television in the year of 2013. And she got her first big television break. And is it CBS and Apple?
Yeah.
Am I correct? CBS and Apple project is going to be coming up soon. And right? So you have many projects coming up. So I know it says that you started with film and television in 2013, which means you were doing stage productions up until that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, were you always like longing to get into film the entire time that you were on stage, or was that just something that just happened that you got into?
All right, you got bear with me, my dog in the background.
I heard him or her. Which is it?
It's a her.
Okay.
She gonna leave soon. She just hates to be by herself.
Okay, I hear her. She wants to be on. She wants to be on screen.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
No, I really want to swim.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, I know you're loving that, Wavon, because you love dogs. You have like how many dogs you have, Wavon?
Hey, wait. Can I say? Can you wait? I will be quiet.
You got like 3 or 4? 4? Yeah. What's up, Jay Stipe?
Oh, beat your ass.
I see you there. We're waiting for Sharrie. She's wrestling with her doggy. So what's going on? Wavon, Jay Sykes, Marcus Devon. I saw a couple of other people up in here. Right now, we're waiting for Sharrie to come back on the screen. She's putting her dog away, I guess. Oh, you have 2 dogs now. Okay. Yeah, I know you love dogs. Oh yeah, I know. So just waiting for her to come back on the screen. I hear a little ruckus going on. But we're not gonna make this too long tonight. But just waiting for her to come back on now. You know.
All right. I have my dog and my nephew. So anybody who my house know this is what I deal with.
Okay, I don't see you right now though.
You there?
But
I can see you.
you see me? Okay, I don't see you for some reason. You're not showing up. Did y'all see her? It might just be me on my end. Something's going on.
You want me to log out
But
and come back in?
and well, can y'all see her? The people who are watching, can you see Sharrie?
Somebody say yeah.
Oh,
Somebody say
okay. They see it. For some reason, it's acting up on my end. So you'll show up when I play it back. So
somebody.
the question I asked you if getting into film was that something that you always wanted to do, or was it just by chance after doing stage for so long?
I just felt like theater was like time consuming. So with TV and film, it's more like I love to go into different characters and, just be on set for a period of time. And, even theater, even coming from a theater background, it's you can't really mess up because everything is not on tape. So,
But that's what I love about theater. I love theater in film. I love being on stage and feeding off the energy of the audience and the fact that you have to make sure that you're on your toes. You don't get take one, take two, take three, take four. You got to be on it right there because you can't say stop, hold up, audience, let me do that again. Right? That's what I love about it. But I
I don't,
know we
I,
all like different things. Go
oh,
ahead.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
oh, you cool. No, I just like TV. Film is cool. I do a film here and there.
Hmm.
It's got to be the right story.
Right.
But I love TV more because I love episodic. So I like to
Hmm.
see my character come to life for a period of time. It's cool to
Right.
see come to life just for one film, but you know, um, I like to definitely see the ongoing story, like how it was from season
Hmm.
one to versus me in season 5,
Yeah.
the growth. So that's why I prefer
Okay.
TV shows a little bit more.
Oh, so you like a TV series because you like to see how the character develops over that period over years.
Hmm.
If the series happens to run for years, you like that. Yeah, I can totally see that. You have a film that I believe was on Amazon Prime,
Hmm.
but I heard that they no longer. How long is your film?
You
Was that considered a short film?
um, which film? Because I got a couple of films on
The the last one dealing with trafficking.
Oh yeah, so I didn't put it on Amazon Prime yet. Broken
Hmm.
Exchange is in film festivals right now, but I will put it on Amazon Prime sometime next year. I'm also looking
Okay.
on like different platforms.
Hmm.
Hopefully try to get it on Apple TV. What else?
Okay.
The All Black Network. So it's like I'm just trying to try different platforms to see where it actually fit at. But at,
So what made you want to do a film on the sex trafficking
um,
um thing that's going on?
a lot of people don't really talk about it. Just like
Hmm.
I was watching the news earlier where in my area, not too long ago, where this school I used to substitute at, a child almost got abducted. So it's just like we don't really talk about human trafficking a lot, and I
Wow.
wanted to focus on telling it from a child point of view instead of telling it from a adult
Okay.
point of view. So you know, the human trafficking movies that I have seen, some of them tell it from a sexual side, but I wanted to tell it from
Right.
the extortion side more, and that comes from
Hmm.
with me having like my criminal justice degree and stuff, and I just, you know,
Okay. I don't hear you now.
no, I'm
I
finished.
hear you. Okay. What did you say?
No, I'm finished. I'm finished that response.
Oh, you like kind of cut it off abruptly.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a very important topic that people need to, look into and pay attention to because I know that it is going on a lot, and I've heard a lot of different stories and instances of people disappearing and being snatched off the street and never heard from again, or
Mhm.
by some miracle you may see them years later if they manage to escape. But those are rare occurrences. I didn't know that you had a criminal justice degree. That's something you should have told me because we could have definitely discussed that. So what are did you ever do anything with that degree?
With that degree, not really. I wanted to be a police officer, but
Hmm.
uh, God gave me a route, so I'm using my minor more, which is like film. So
Right.
more in the TV and film world right now. But I got with that degree also have like a generalist list, like
Hmm.
where I have multiple certificates underneath a
Right.
criminal justice degree. So I'm still a little bit young. Even though I'm 30,
Hmm.
but in the police world, you got up until 37 to do something with it. So that's what
Hmm.
who knows in the near future I might plan on using it, but right now I
Right.
do. use what I know and apply it to like a lot of the stories that I write. So I write a lot of justice stories.
Okay. I understand that. I mean, I know that you are one sister that's always on your grind. You're always going to New York for auditions, back and forth, back and forth. And so you're definitely putting in the work and paying your dues and everything. Hey, to whoever that was that just joined, I see you. I see what you're doing, and you're working hard. And I'm rooting for you, definitely. Um, what are some of the other films that you have coming up?
Right now I got, let me see, because COVID,
I know
COVID,
it slowed down a lot of
it, it,
things. Yeah,
it did.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm announce it when it do come on Amazon, when I do put it on Amazon. Um,
Hmm.
but basically, I'm just working behind the scenes right now on a lot of productions. I'm a producer,
Hmm.
so I'm helping people produce their projects right now. And now that I'm a COVID compliance officer, I'm using that too. So it's like,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. So I mean, I've been
Mhm.
auditioning for like TV shows and stuff, but I mean, it's kind
Hey.
of a hit or miss. Sometimes I've been pinned, sometimes I've been unpinned. So
Hmm.
I just work hard to continue to get headshots or whatever my agent or my manager needs from me, and
Right.
but yeah, I got some movies coming up. I got this movie called The Queen of Hearts, where I'm a
Okay.
producer on it, but I'm also playing the detective. Then
Hmm.
I got, Taisha Downer. Then I got a movie with Jay Sykes,
Okay.
We the People.
I'm
So
familiar.
I auditioned for a Dirty Cop. So that's something that's something interesting and
You
something new for me. Because I never
playing a dirty
cop.
playing a dirty cop?
Yeah, I never really played the Dirty Cop. I'm usually on the nice side. So for me to play the Dirty Cop,
Well,
um,
that's always. I mean, that could be fun. I mean, they say that the actors who are the nicest people in real life are really good at playing bad people
hmm
or playing villains. Um, that we're good at playing villains and all. I follow you and I observe a lot of things that you say, and I definitely agree with a lot of stuff that you say. Of course, but we are allowed to have different opinions on things like that. Like I see you say that you make everybody audition always, right?
yeah,
And, 'cause-
and
huh?
yeah, I say that for a reason. Like,
Oh, I understand.
yeah, because sometimes it's just I just be real. It's basically like you know I hope some of my friends don't take it personal, but this is a business at the end of the day. Just because you play a cop on one film, it
Hmm.
doesn't mean you may work out playing a cop on this film. So, for example, that's
Right.
like going in for Law and Order, being a cop, but then I get booked for Law and Order, but then I
Hmm.
also go in for Blue Bloods as a cop, and I don't get booked. So it's kind of like I'm saying the business side aspect of it, where it's just like
Right.
I used to just put people in roles. Some people don't have,
Hey.
but then others
Hmm.
take the competition. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business. You see so many people so used to getting roles, but they never really actually audition for
Right.
roles. You finally see that audition. It's like you you just looking at you reach out to them and tell them like, hey, you gotta do the technical side. Like you see how you
Hmm.
get. I got the blue drop back here. I had to put that up
Right.
for interviews now, so it's just like um
Hmm.
you gotta really see like how they audition.
Oh yeah, I mean, I totally respect that, and I understand, the process, and I do respect the process. It's just that I'm somebody that's been acting since I was a little kid and started writing when I was a little kid and stuff like that. So it's like because I've dealt with certain situations, and I have been around a lot of other talented actors and stuff like if I know you and I watched you and I know your work ethic, and I trust my judgment, and I know I can bring certain things out of you as a director.
hmm
I may not make you audition. It's not that I don't respect the audition process or the process period, because I totally do.
hmm
It's just that sometimes, like I said, if I know somebody and I've seen them work over the years and I know they have a great work ethic and stuff like that, and I feel as though they can play that role, I may not necessarily make them audition just because I have a good sense of what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And
you
see,
know, like with my, huh?
yeah, and you know, I definitely agree with that because, like, you know, everybody has their method, and whether you respect the process or not, it don't matter if you give them a roles. Cause look, in Hollywood, they do the same thing. They give their friends roles. Sometimes we
Hmm.
think sometimes some of these actors don't really audition, but some of them really auditioning for the
Yeah.
TV shows, and and it just
And,
like we know their work ethic. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because
Basically we know their work ethic. I'm the same way. If I know certain people work ethic, I
hmm
would definitely not audition them, but
right.
it's audition them to to so the director and the rest of the producers could definitely see them. So that's what I mean. Like really, like respect the process because
Hmm.
even though we giving them the role, certain ones the
Right.
role, they still
Hmm.
have to be seen by the director and the producer. And
Hmm.
the director and the producers may say like, all right, well, you know what, this person, I like your choice and stuff. Yeah, I can really see them in the role.
Yeah.
So it's basically just looking to see if they right for the like right for the role. Because even if they're not right for that role in that part,
Hmm.
they could be seen in another part of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, we had some comments down here. I know my cousin was on here. She asked you, did you have any movies on Amazon already that she could check out?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. I'm gonna hear her. Tell her to follow me, and I'm gonna send her a list of stuff I have on Amazon. Um,
okay, well, Vaughn, if you're still on here, she's I'm going to send you her information so you can follow her, and she's going to let you know what films she has already on Amazon. And there's someone here. Uh, I can't see his name totally. He said, I've been acting since I was 6 years old. Still think audition is necessary, but yes, sometimes precasting is an option. Um, I precasted like my last film, The Eternal Extra, which won a couple of awards and got into a few film festivals. I originally did hold some auditions for that, but then I ended up everybody who I ended up casting, I did not audition them.
mhm,
It's just that I have a good eye, and I knew that they were going to put in the work.
mhm,
And sometimes after you deal with people, when you sometimes look, we've all dealt with actors who give you drama
mhm,
behind the scenes, people that want to show up when they feel like it and stuff like that, and don't take it seriously. So I wanted to get this project done, and I knew some people that could deliver the roles and that they were going to show up when they asked to show up. And so that's what I did with the Eternal Extra. Everybody that's in that film, none of them I auditioned. I worked with all of them before in other projects on stage and stuff like that. So I knew what they were capable of, and I knew that they were going to show up and do the work. And everybody in the film did a phenomenal job in their roles. Now, this next project of mine, We Brothers, I did audition people for this. And and there are some people who like maybe who didn't have a whole lot of experience. Like there's one actor who auditioned for me, and he asked me, and see, I'm very lenient sometimes because I did ask for people to send videotape, but he asked me if he could audition for me on live via, FaceTime, which I allowed him to do. And he did a monologue for me, which I sent to him to do. And there were certain levels missing in the monologue, the way he delivered it. And what happened was that I gave him some direction. And after I gave him direction, he came back within 5 minutes, and you could see that he applied with the direction that I gave him. And I was very impressed by that. The fact that he took direction that quickly.
mhm.
And so I know that there's somebody that I can definitely work with because he listened. He listened to what I said and he applied it, you know? So that's definitely very important. But I'm not somebody who's about just always just giving roles away to somebody
Oh
just
no,
because
yeah,
I know them. It's because I know that they can do it. You
mhm,
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
What were you gonna
I'm the same way, and like we said, we dealt with people who had trauma. We dealt with people who, did all that. And
Hmm.
sometimes I just like, I got an eye too. I don't, casting is
Hmm.
okay. I mean, I be casting here and there, but it's not,
Right.
but I definitely just like, I think it's a headache, but it's cool that I do it.
Yeah, it can be.
But no, I mean, I just always this suggest actors, and most of them don't have a problem auditioning, or
Hmm.
and this is basically just to see them in a role. If they've like,
Right.
I like this actor for this role, and I know their professionalism, but I was like,
Hmm.
is they right for this part, or do I see him in another role? So like my boy Sam said right here, movies
Right.
are different from TV shows. Because with TV
Yeah.
shows, they move like quick. So when you get an
Hmm.
audition, you got to audition the same day within 24 hours and straight submit it. Because
Right.
off the back, they already downloading them people tapes. So you wait to the last minute, it's kind of like
Hmm.
iffy, but they still might download it. Whereas with movies, I believe movies is a longer casting process because it's a lot of back and
Right.
forth, and I would say like it's somewhat more investors, I think, with
Yeah.
movies than TV.
Hmm.
Because TV, you only get a certain amount of producers, but with movies,
Right.
so many it's so many investors, so it's just like they're going back and forth. Like, no, that's your pick, but no, this is my pick. But then it's back. It's so much back and forth. It's like, yeah, it's just like sometimes I just
Hmm.
like I want to get my mind ready for that, because I would love to just sometimes like this pass a role to an actor that I trust and everything, and this stuff.
Right.
But that's like me bringing them on board to a bigger project, and I say, hey, I don't want this actor to audition. I know them such and such X, Y, and Z. But then they was
Hmm.
like, well, hey, we don't know them, so it's like, I
Yeah.
don't. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like
I
it's
do.
like it's man, this is it's crazy because it's like I definitely agree with you saying like you ain't doing nothing wrong with the process. You're doing everything right with the process. It's just like, man,
Right.
when we go into these bigger meetings, it's like Shark Week. It's
Right.
really Shark Week. So it's like sometimes the director might not even have the creative control because it's really gonna go down to the investors at the end of the day. Because some of the
Hmm.
investors is gonna say, okay, well, even though you're our director, I agree with you. That person is good, but again, we still
Hmm.
got to see that work. So they can't
Right.
based off that reel, because that
Hmm.
reel can be 5 years old. And you and me both know we
Right. Right.
some reels that was old as heck. And then when you look at the actor now, you like these are two different. These are they not up to date with their stuff. So it's like,
Yeah, they look totally different.
yeah,
Right.
so that's what I'm basically saying. But overall,
Hmm.
it's no right or wrong answer about the process or respecting the process. It's just
Right.
we all just gotta get prepared for these big meetings, because it's like Shark Week. Like, it's like Shark Week. It's
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah. He said,
Yeah. Huh?
oh no,
Somebody
somebody said,
said something.
um,
Okay. Yeah, I totally get that. It's just, sometimes like if I know somebody who's been like really pounding the pavement and working hard,
mhm.
and I know they've been paying their dues like I've been paying my dues, and if I have a project that I think they might be good for, I'm going to try to help them, you
Heck yeah.
know, get their shot, huh?
That's like, yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that, especially still on the independent level. That's the best part about the
Hmm.
independent world. Like, we still have creative control. Like, we can pick who we really want, or
Right.
we could just audition and still see some more options before we have a final say with that actual pick that we really want. So it's like, I want this pick, but let me see some more options
Yeah.
first. So,
Yeah. I know that Regina King, when it comes to One Night in Miami, she ran into some big name actors who didn't want to audition.
mhm.
Um, they just wanted her to give them the role, and she was like, "No, you have to audition." I wish I wish that I had known her because I would have loved to audition for One Night in Miami.
Mm.
Um, because I played Malcolm X before in a couple of productions, and I would love to have had the opportunity to play him in that film. Although the actor who played him did a great job for the most part. He was good. Somebody brought it to my attention that, and I had to go back and look at it, and I saw it. It's like somebody said that wasn't Malcolm, that was Barack, right? And if you go back and look at it, you can hear him sounding more like Barack Obama than Malcolm X in
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
role.
he had the look to the T. He had the looks. I mean, when you
Mhm.
watch him, like it was a ghost, like, you know,
Yeah,
looking at Malcolm. So he was mixed between Barack and, I would say, Barack and Malcolm. One minute he was Malcolm, one minute he was Barack.
right. That Barack voice kept slipping out every now and again. But I think it's amazing how the British brothers and sisters, the actors, are able to just slip in and out of that accent and sound,
Oh yeah,
like they're from this country.
oh yeah, that's how, the actor from All American is the lead
Hmm.
actor, and the lead actor on Snowfall. They British and
Right.
they're super talented, and it's crazy like how they could switch their accent like real quick, but then they also can personate so many.
Hmm.
What I noticed about a lot of British actors, like they can personate, a lot of people,
Right.
so
Right.
they able to switch
So,
their
so
voice.
yeah, I love and respect them,
Mm.
definitely. But how do you feel about the fact that every time there's like a role to portray an African American icon, most of the time nowadays, those roles to portray an African American icon are offered to a British African actor as opposed to an African American actor.
Um,
Because
that,
that's been happening a lot.
yeah, that's an interesting question. I mean, we don't know who's all auditioning. Our
Hmm.
favorite actors could be auditioning, and we don't know
Right.
if they write for them, and these British actors are knocking them out. But we just don't.
Right.
That's a hard question to really answer because we really don't know who auditioning for the roles and who.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against them playing African American icons. It's just that it happens a lot. It's been happening a lot over the past few years where every time a role to portray an African American icon comes up, it always ends up being a British African as opposed to an African American in it,
But
you know.
that's the same as like Latinos, you know, and
Mhm.
African Americans going at it for roles. Some African Americans,
Right.
well, basically, racially ambiguous people think they can pass as Latino, so they be like, well, you know what, I'm gonna go for a Latino role. And then you got some
Hmm.
African Americans who are the same way, like, well, you know what, I can go for a Latino role. But here's
Well, that,
the trick
huh?
part is that with the Latino side, you better learn some type of Spanish because that's what they're gonna be asking up in there. Eventually, your character is going to be speaking some Spanish up in there.
There's two types of Latinos. You have Latinos that look maybe more European, and then you also have you have Afro Latinos
Hmm.
who who look like us, Afro Latinos, because their people came from Africa too. It's just that the ship was taken to a different place,
Hmm.
if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So so they're just a part of the African diaspora, you know. So I have an idea for a twist on a classic play, and I'm not going to give that idea away on here because somebody's going to be stealing it from me. I ain't going to do that. I have to tell you about that later.
Yeah.
About my idea. So I see that you've been writing, and because you're talking about you've been writing new projects and you're excited about a project that you're going to be doing in June of 22, I believe, or I have the date correct?
See, I would have mentioned the title tonight, but it's not copyrighted, and it's a dope title.
Oh,
So Probably for the next week or so, I will make an announcement what my next project is. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a crazy thriller.
Uh-huh.
I'm very excited for it because this is the first time that I didn't add too many characters on. So this is
Okay.
like also I was able to follow my characters from the beginning to the end.
Right.
So basically, I seen that growth
Okay.
throughout the way, and that's what I learned. Because in the past, I used to just put characters in, and it just like somebody say,
Mm-hmm.
"Yo, put me in a movie," and I'd be like, "All right, let me write you in real quick." Now,
Right.
I'm making a PSA. I love my people. I love y'all, and I know some been dying to work with me. Trust me, I got so many stories, so many stories. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm not changing my script. Whatever characters I write, that's what I'm writing. Okay, that I'm not
Right.
my script at
Right.
all. It's just
I Yeah, I have that type of heart too, where I want to get people seen, and sometimes I'll add a character, but I'm not adding any more characters to my my next project that I'm working on now, because I don't want to interfere with the story too much at all, So, I mean, I know that people will understand that, and you'll get around to them at some point, you
Mhm,
know, definitely, definitely. So you said it's a thriller.
mhm.
Hmm. And I know you can't.
So I love thrillers. So I'm definitely going to do two thrillers back to back, and
Hmm.
I wrote that the second one I wrote that when I was working for like social service. I was bored at my desk for like 3 weeks. So I just decided to write it.
Okay, okay,
That one
okay.
that one is pretty crazy too. But overall, I just love writing thrillers. A lot of people have been asking me, to write comedy. I was
Mhm.
like, I got some comedies up my sleeve, so I definitely want to
Hey,
write
that's
some comedies too down the line. But right now, I want to focus on these thrillers.
yeah. I like to do a comedy too. Actually, I like to do like one of those a comedy sketch show. If you know what I mean by that,
Mhm.
uh, a comedy sketch show where you play different characters, um, different scenarios and scenes. Like how in Living Color was the show in Living Color, or the old Carol Burnett show
Mhm.
and stuff like that. If you've seen any of those old
Yeah.
reruns, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when I say sketch comedy, I would definitely love to do something like that. And I know a lot of people were probably surprised to hear me say that because I'm always a serious person, but I have a humorous side to me as well. I have done comedy before. I've done mostly dramas, but I've done comedy and I've done some musicals and all as well. Have you ever done any musicals when you were doing stage?
Um, I did
Because I
like,
know I asked you about singing one time. You said you can sing.
yeah, I did. I
Why'd
did.
you laugh? Why'd you? I just heard you laugh. Why'd you laugh?
That's a hidden talent, only sing when I need to sing. But no, I love musicals. I didn't go to like a lot of performing art schools, but I did
Hmm.
like some Black History dance musicals back then. I grew up off of like Grease, High School Musical, all that era.
Hmm.
So it's like
Right.
I'm big on it. Um, but it's fun. Would I ever do a musical movie?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to audition for High School Musical at the time, but it was just I wasn't into acting back then or for TV and film. I didn't know how to get into TV and film at that time. Um, but
Right.
also was focused on school. But I did put in for Inner Heights, but I guess
Uh-huh.
they was looking for more Latinos this time. So, but when you saw the when you saw
You could you
the
could pass.
I can't like what movie you gotta see the hair. You gotta see the hair. I got Afro American hair, so they,
Well, look, they are Afro Latinos, but I guess they wasn't looking for Afro Latinos.
no, they
There
was
are Afro Latinos that have hair like us.
no
Yeah.
one thing I will say about Inner Heights because of the type of story that it is, like they definitely was looking for like true Latinos for that movie. They only had like what maybe 5 or 6 African Americans in the movie, but they were speaking. They were
Right.
speaking. But that movie really is based on like a Latino section up in New York. But
Okay. So how is your Spanish?
I could say
Not
like
good.
I could say like hola, como estás, like
That's
only
it.
the
Oh wow.
the basics, the basics.
Just the basic.
Yeah, I I could read Spanish though. I could definitely read Spanish. But
Oh,
let's,
you can
let's
read it, but you can't speak it fluently or
I can't
deliver.
and cuss somebody out like no the book of the I can't do that. Like you got they be like no the book of the
Uh-huh.
I can't do that. Look, I got when they be talking
Wow.
like
Yeah.
so yeah but no I definitely love the Spanish culture, so I definitely always took Spanish in school.
Right.
But I'm proud to be African American too. But
Hmm.
it's this second language I definitely want to get back in fluent with like Spanish. I
Okay.
don't want to pass it to Latino because
Hmm.
one thing about the industry is
Hmm.
big on inclusion and I'm big on diversity. So I wouldn't
Right.
want somebody to take a role from me in if I was going for an African American role, which I
Hmm.
am, I wouldn't want somebody to take a role from me if that wasn't my race, because I wouldn't feel right
Right.
taking a role from another minority in the industry.
Hmm.
It's already harder, for us to get roles.
Yeah, I understand. That's why it's important that, we be on both sides of the table and create our own content so that we can give ourselves and, our people more opportunity. Um, that's very important, definitely. Totally important because I've seen other actors like really drive themselves crazy and doubting themselves because they're going out on all these auditions and they're not getting parts and stuff like that. Because I saw an actor do that one time and he posted about it on Facebook about how he was doubting his talent and everything. And I told him, don't doubt your talent. Don't let anybody make you doubt yourself. Just because you're not getting any parts at this time doesn't mean that you're not good and that you're not right for the role. It just means that they have a certain vision of what they have for the character. I said, but also you should start trying to develop a writing talent, take writing classes and so forth, so you can develop your own screenplays and put yourself in it. That's what I told them. You know,
And
shouldn't,
and
give
the,
anybody that power over you.
yeah,
Go
and the
ahead. I'm sorry.
thing is, it's this industry it's a numbers game.
Hmm.
I booked my TV role in 2019. I'm just being real. I booked my TV role in 2019, and I didn't went on so many TV shows after that. And it doesn't mean that I suck. It just means like somebody was out.
Right. So, when is that
I talked to them
that
like,
series expected to come out? When is it expected to come
I'm
out, and what
waiting.
is it about? Oh, you were just waiting.
Yeah,
Are
well,
you at?
it's
Are you? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's cool. It's just a basketball show. I don't want to tell too much yet, but um,
Oh.
so it's
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. My character, she pops up in the first season, and it's a kind of different side that people see. People see my comedy
Hmm.
side, but
Right.
I'm usually like suited up, and this chick
Yeah.
is more like mixed with Baltimore and DC. So it's like
Hmm.
I had to. What's amazing about the people on this show is that everybody worked hard on this set, and we went through a lot on this show, and
Right.
the thing, and it's just like we went through COVID, we went through some cash changes, and we still stuck in, and they finally just wrapped up the project, and that's what I want to tell people. Sometimes it takes long to wrap up these projects, and
Yeah. It is.
even
Yeah.
even in the COVID world right now, I mean, even with all these pilots that you're seeing right now, half of them was 2020
Hmm.
pilots, so we don't
Right.
know what's new right now. But that back to the TV show, she more like comedy, and it was pretty fun to play her role because when I auditioned for it, I thought I was the only one that got the role. So when I got to the table
Hmm.
read, I had to share my
Yeah.
lines with somebody else, and I was like, but when I met my castmate on set, like he was pretty dope, and I'm not gonna say who he is right now, but
Okay.
we played off each other, and I love that we stuck to the script, but we also improv and made it our own spin. So we
Wow. Okay.
still stuck to the script, but we just
Good.
improv like our actions, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
like about it. So I can't wait for everybody to see it. As for the premiere date, I definitely let everybody know when it definitely
Okay.
premiere. I'm hoping to drop this fall, so I'm hoping to definitely
Well,
drop this.
we're going to be out on the lookout for that, and also your film. Was it Uncoded Broken Exchange? Right.
Yeah, Broken the Shane.
Uncoded. Yeah. I've been transposing stuff. Well, yeah.
Hey, look,
So,
it's a tongue
huh?
twister. People get it messed up. But no, I just wanted to say
Yeah.
about the back to what you were saying with
Hmm.
your friend giving up. It is a numbers game in this industry, and honestly, like the TV shows I'm going for, I'm going in with celebrities. The celebrity may get
Uh-huh.
the role more than me, or
Right.
I may get the role over the celebrity. So it's just like they're auditioning just like us, but don't be afraid to take them small co-star roles. Come and tell you, them co-star roles can turn into recurring roles, and
Hmm.
you know, I,
Yeah. I had a conversation the last time with someone on the C note about the fact that the lead role is not always necessarily the best role. Sometimes the supporting role might be better,
oh yeah,
or a so-called smaller role might be better, and it depends on your delivery. You may possibly you may possibly steal the show from the person in the lead role. Like I mentioned 227 the other day, um, in the show 227, where Marla Gibbs was in the leading role, and what's her name, Jackie Harry, was in a supporting role as Sandra. But every time Sandra came in the room, she stole the show, because of the character and how she delivered it. So the lead role is not always the best role. It's what you do with it. Like I told Adam Huff, who I interviewed on Monday, an actor. He was in my film, The Eternal Extra, and he only had two lines. And I'm like, well, it may be only two lines, but it's all on how you deliver those two lines.
hmm
And you can make those lines memorable, which is what he did. He delivered them in such a way that he made it memorable, and people were like, when they hear him do it, they like imitate him because he put some life into those two lines. So it's all about your delivery and everything. And I know that you said that you got into film because theater was too time consuming. So is there a possibility that you may go back to doing something on stage at some point?
a stage reading, sure. When I could,
Dang,
I,
just
I,
the reading,
I could do stage reading, but as for
not
performing,
not a full production. No. Okay.
you see these eyes, they don't have time.
Uh-huh.
I barely stay open.
Wow. I
They,
understand. I
they,
understand. I know. Go ahead.
yeah, I love and respect theater. It's
Hmm.
just in this day and age for me, I like to just come on set, do what I gotta do, and leave. It could be for a period of time, but
Yeah.
it's just even I even said it for a TV show. In the future, even if I
Hmm.
become a serious regular, when I become a serious regular, I don't know if I'm
Right.
going to stay past 6 seasons. When I get to six
Hmm.
seasons, if we make it to 6 seasons, I just feel like it's at this point I need to question my character. I'm not questioning the writers because the writers gonna be fine. The issue is my character fully complete. So I like to stay on projects to make sure that my character is fully complete. Um, it will probably be
Right.
hard for me to probably stay past 6 seasons or 10 seasons or 20
Hmm.
seasons. It's just I couldn't do it. But I do definitely salute the people that do it.
Right.
Um, that's not an issue. It's just me. I got to try new hats. A lot of new hats.
I understand that. That's important to stay on top of things always. Well, you've dropped a lot of gems here, and you're definitely a dynamic sister who has a lot coming and a lot that you're working on that people can look forward to. And I'm be looking forward to seeing your film on Amazon and the series coming up and your new film that you can't talk about yet, but I'm excited to hear about it. Tell people where they can find you at on social media so they can follow you
Um,
and and keep abreast of everything that you're doing.
so you can follow me on Twitter and IG at really_Sharrie. Let me see if I can pin it. You might could probably pin it on your end. Can you see you can see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen. Let me see
Yeah, because I just typed it in. And on Facebook,
uh,
this Sharrie Mccain
okay.
is so you could pin me. But other than that, yeah, I'm heavy on Twitter. I love Twitter. Um, it's a different kind of audience because Twitter is
Uh-huh.
you don't have a lot of family and friends on there, and Twitter gets some these fans. I mean, I got some legit. It's crazy because I got some legit fans on Twitter, and these
Right.
people can remember stuff from I did years ago, and they've been following me, and it's crazy because I met them in like TV groups. I go on there all the time and talk. I mean, I go on Twitter all the time and talk about TV shows and talk with the producers and the
Mhm.
directors and stuff, and just the actors. And even when my TV show come out, when we get a release date, even though I'm not a serious regular on the show, but I still support everybody on the show because there are no
Right.
small roles. We all play a part
Exactly.
each
Hmm.
episode so to make it happen. But I'm going to watch the show like I'm a fan. Even though we shot the
Right.
show, I'm going to watch it like I'm a fan. So I definitely I'm big on supporting a lot of people, and that's why I love the Twitter world because it's like everybody comes together, you know,
Right.
and just talk about TV shows.
Well, it's important. It's definitely important to be a team player and to root for your fellow castmates and other actors and so forth. That's what I'm all about as well. Definitely. You are a very talented sister, and people should be on the lookout for you. I have no doubt that you're going to make it the way you're trying to go. You're going to definitely get there. Um, this has been a great conversation. We got started off a little because they wouldn't let you on here first because you had to update your Instagram and everything, but it still turned out really great. It's been a joy talking to you, and
I,
hopefully, huh?
yeah, I just found out that you can have 4 people on live now.
Oh yeah, you can invite. Uh, I could have two other people on here along with you also now on Instagram. Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't done that as of yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I need to take a date and take a day and just update all my apps because honestly, I be forgetting sometimes.
Yeah, well, you got a lot going on. We even with the pandemic, you got a lot going on. We all got stuff going on. You don't always pay attention to that. Sometimes I think they be updating too much. But anyway, sometimes I don't always like the way the way it looks after they update it. Because they be switching stuff around. But yeah, but thank you so much, Sharrie McCain, the one and only Sharrie McCain, for being here on episode 19 of the C Note.
Oh,
I'm very,
ask
huh?
a question. Somebody asks,
I don't see it. Okay, what they say?
I am very much straight. I support gay people, but I am very much straight.
Where did that come from?
I don't know this person up in here. Somebody on the live.
Where did that come from?
Somebody on the
Who
live.
said it?
Bro, I don't know. Somebody in the comments right now.
Well, who said anything? Who said anything about sexual orientation?
This
I
person,
don't recall that coming up.
this person,
Huh?
this person up in the comments.
Uh-huh.
It could be a troll too. I don't know. Somebody named Sharon Couture.
Who?
Whoever Sharon Couture.
I don't know who that is,
I don't know who,
but
but I definitely
neither one neither one of us brought up sexual orientation, so I don't know where that comment came from.
yeah.
But okay, whatever. Thank you.
Hey, we get these
Thank
trolls in here. We get these trolls up in here.
I need to
you.
ask you.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear the baby talking. But
Yeah,
thank you so much again, Sharrie. And I look forward to seeing everything that you got going on. I look forward to us hopefully working together one of these days as well.
no problem, no
So,
problem. Yeah.
all right. So I thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you again for being here on the C Note.
You
Okay. All right. Love you, my sister.
love you too, bro.
All right.
Hmm.
Peace. Hey, y'all. That was a great interview with Sharrie Mccain, actress, writer, producer, director. Thank you all for being there. Um, Also, I have my next interview coming up this Friday uh, with my cousin, who's a singer, songwriter, producer, Mr. Ty Hanna, where we're going to be discussing his journey in music right here, 5:30, right here on this channel. And then next week, I will be coming to you 5 times next week for my season finale week. That's right. Next Friday will be my season finale on April the 16th. But every day next week, I'm going to be coming to you with an interview. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother, actor, um, BJ S. Odin. Thank you so much. But yeah, next week, I'm going to be coming to you on Monday through Friday. Monday, I will have actress and acting coach extraordinaire, Miss Ramona Rideout. And then on Tuesday, I will have a legend in this town of Baltimore by the name of Jackie Terry. I first met her acting at the oldest African American black theater in this country, the Arena Players, Jackie Terry on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to be talking with Mr. Nathaniel J. Ryan, who is an actor out of New York. He's also a director and a producer, and he's an award-winning screenwriter as well. Then on Thursday, I'm going to be talking with nobody else other than the great Tamika Addison, who is also my partner in my Black theater company, Royal Hughes Mellon Manor, about her upcoming projects as well and everything that she's doing in the community and the importance of her children to her, being a mother and all that. We're going to be talking about everything that she does. She's a hairstylist. She's a seamstress, as well as being an actress and a writer. And then on Friday, April the 16th at 5:30 p.m. right here, April the 16th will be none other than Mr. Troy Burton. Troy Burton, for those of you who don't know, he's a legend in the town of Baltimore City. He's a legendary director, artist, entrepreneur. He's the owner of Blue Velvet Records. He has his own record company now, and he manages Mesa Leaks. For those of you who don't know her, look her up. She's been nominated for Grammys before. He's her manager. He's a director. So yes, Friday of next week will be Mr. Troy Burton. So I'll be coming to you every day next week. And like I said, that Friday next week will be my season 1 finale. So I'm going to take a break for a couple of months so I can concentrate on my film project and get some other things done. I may do some impromptu things and talk to some of my cast members for my new project on here. But as far as doing another episode after next Friday, I won't be doing another episode, a full episode, until in June, probably in time for Juneteenth. But thank you so much. And thank you, Yvonne, for being here. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. I love you all. And I'll see you on Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'll be talking again to Mr. Ty Hanna, singer, songwriter, producer, my cousin, my blood cousin, Mr. Ty Hanna. That'll be this Friday, April the 9th at 5:30 p.m. See you now. Love you.